Hey guys, this is day 113 of Startup. In this video, I want to talk about how me and my co founder were not allowing ourselves to be lucky in a very subtle way. Luck is so important for success in startups. It's the most important component, regardless of how hard you work, how smart you are. Luck probably will be the number one component for success. Now, luck by definition is luck. You cannot really control it, you cannot manufacture it, but it seems that you can definitely stop it. You can definitely do things that can stop you from being lucky ever. So, one obvious way to stop yourself from being lucky is to never even ever venture out, is to never ever start your own business. Of course, if you do not start your business, you will never be a millionaire or a multi-millionaire. So, yes, you have to start a business to ever work, to ever let luck work in your favor. But at the same time, starting a business is not easy. It has its own downsides. You will lose your job, you will lose your time, money. So it also is risky. So you can actually lose money also. So it's a big thing. So I think it's okay to not start a business because at least there is a downside that you're trying to avoid. But there are so many other small things we do in life which do not have that downside, which do not have that risk involved. They are just little emotional, uncomfortable things that we try to avoid, and that completely close the opportunity for us to ever be lucky. And I want to talk about one of those subtle small things we were doing in our startup which was not allowing us to be lucky. So, as you know, I'm working on a startup, and right now we're on a product development stage. So, we do not really feel impatient or really aggressive about sales right now. So, it is understood that it will take 3 to 5 months to build a mature product. We have a working prototype, but still, it is not that ready to sell. Most of the buyers will probably be reluctant to buy, to pay for it. Maybe we do not know, by the way, but that's what we feel, and we don't have any hurry. At the same time, our product itself is about cold calling. So to learn about its features, its use cases, we decided we need to also do cold calling ourselves every day. And we decided that we will actually try to sell this half developed product of ours to just get into this exercise of cold calling. But since selling was not a top priority for us at that time, we decided that we can do this exercise in India. So my co-founder is the one who is actively working on the development side. So he took the lead and decided to start calling himself and do this in India. So he chose the time that 3 to 5 p.m. he can call every day. Now here I want to stop a little bit and give background that India is a big producer of software, but as a consumer, it's not a very lucrative market for software companies. So most B2B SaaS companies eventually target USA as their customer, as their market, and companies like Freshdesk, Mindtickle, multi-billion-dollar companies have come out of India through this model. But companies often choose India as a market to test their product, sell for very cheap, and just learn about the customer. And once the software is ready, that is when we move to America. So on the surface, our strategy did not look too bad. Like first few months, we'll be developing the product, and during that time, we will try to sell to the Indian customer. Maybe we'll have some low-paying customers, but doesn't matter. We will just use them to improve our software. And once we are ready, 5 months down the line, maybe we can go to America to try to actually make money and profits for real. Well, all good in theory, but on deeper reflection, I felt that what if during these first 5 months we'll be calling so many people? Is there a possibility that we may run across someone very rich who has very strong immediate need and he can pay a lot, and maybe we can come across, maybe out of these thousands of calls, 5 or 6 such people? Now if we were making calls in India, that 5 6 people will hardly pay $1,000 in total per month. But what if we were doing this in America and we got these people and we already start earning $10,000 per month of revenue and profits, or maybe $20,000 if we are more lucky? Now I know these are all crazy imaginations, some kind of dream, or like you know, daydreaming. But if we do not even call in America, how is that even going to happen? So you see, if we call in America, there's no guarantee that we'll be able to sell in these 5 months. There's most likely most of them will say no. So it doesn't matter whether we call in America or USA, whether we call in America or in India. But on the flip side, if we continue to call in India and we just call in India, then absolutely no way we can earn that prize, that rare prize, that lucky prize. So this is how, in one subtle way, we were stopping ourselves from being lucky in this 5 months. By the way, we use Skype, and the cost of calling in America via Skype or in India will be almost the same. The real issue was really our own discomfort. Like, I am new in Canada and I still feel very insecure about my English. It's not good, and my accent, of course, is very hard for the Canadians to understand. And my co-founder is still in India. He's not even come out of India, and for him it is even more hard to be more accessible, or to feel more comfortable with selling to America. So I think the real issues was we were choosing this geography out of our own comfort, and we were trying to fit it in a certain strategy, which did make sense. But like I pointed out, this error we were making of stopping ourselves from being lucky. So hopefully we correct this and take really that emotionally hard step to open up the luck for us.